So obviously, following the lead from Layman's Journal, you guys brought it back to Stonewall, and Father Edel said he thinks it's time for Leo, and in turn, you guys to go with him, to take his pilgrimage up the mountains behind Stonewall, following in Corteus's footsteps in the journey that he made to kill Varameth, and go to the point of his ascension, and there you will be enlightened, and you will understand what the church is after, what they want, and what's really behind the screen, because they are very secretive, and even Leo, being a member of the Sword, but one who has not taken the pilgrimage yet, has not had everything revealed to him. So what you guys know is you went to Zane's graduation. The average person graduates after 2 years of training and then helps to defend the city from monsters and protects people and acts as a guard and that sort of stuff. But the best of the best, a very handful select few, including Leo's brother, go on this pilgrimage to prove themselves in Corteus's eyes and to earn the right to become a part of the Sword of Corteus, which is the very secretive, very hush-hush, we're after bigger things than just killing a couple of monsters off in the mountains. So, to discover what it is that they do, what they're after, you guys are taking the pilgrimage up. It is very cold, as Jocelyn said. It is the early parts of winter, and you guys are ascending a mountain. And you guys recently finished the first leg of the journey, ending the day in Arista with Beatrice's mom and dad playing host, letting you guys sleep kind of in their living room, sprawled out next to a warm fire with some food in your belly, and you guys all resting and asleep.
And I lose one of the exhaustion?
Yes, you guys can lose a level of exhaustion, but you cannot take a long rest. You take a short rest. Actually, I don't think you guys have spent that many resources. If you want to take a long rest, I think it's fine. You're in a safe house, you're fed, you have beverages.
Does that mean I can have my spells?
Yes.
Let's go!
Yes, it does.
We long rested? Did I hear that right?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah!
You guys haven't spent that many resources, and I did say that long rests were based off of where you are, the conditions that you're in, and how many resources you stand to gain. And you guys aren't really hurt. You didn't spend a lot of spells. You're fine. So you're basically just topping off, getting ready to leave in the morning. Now, my question before anything else. Is Natalie here? I see that she's muted.
Nat, my beloved.
I
see
just got here, so yes.
Welcome
Perfect
back.
Timing. Everyone is asleep. You guys are in the home of Laisha and Arxavier Wren. They have been so kind hosting you. Any friend of Beatrice is a friend of theirs. You are an elf, and you wake up quite early from your trance sleep situation. As you wake up, it's the dead of night, but you see a glowing sort of bluish green glow coming in from the window next to their front door. You're warm, toasty by the fire. It looks completely dark outside. It's completely night, but you see that very soft glow coming in.
Is there a window in the door or next to the door that I could peek out?
Yeah.
Try to get a glimpse.
It's a large window beside their front door that this is coming through. There are curtains there, but you see that light kind of filtering through and just barely making the room perceptible outside of just your dark vision.
Move the curtain a little bit and peek outside.
You absolutely do. For the first time in your life, you're not sure about the rest of your party, but you look up and you see the sky. Dark, endless, there's some stars, but it is covered with what looks like a river of green and blue and purple light kind of swimming through the night sky. Over the table term, this is an aurora borealis, and it's sick as hell, and it serves no mechanical purpose. But I think that Athera is seeing this for the first time, and I'd love for you to tell us how she feels seeing this thing that she might not have even known existed at all.
First, she's just like dumbfounded because it has never even occurred to her that this is a possible phenomenon. And she like debates going outside and sitting out there and watching it, but remembers how cold it is, so she takes the curtains and just fully opens them so there's like a full view from where she's at, and she'll just sit there and watch the sky as long as it lasts. And just studying it.
I will say that with it being the beginning of winter, it does last for quite a while. By the time that the other members of the party start stirring awake and coming to, there's just barely light breaking over the horizon and they start to disappear. So I'm going to say that this is actually kind of a little thing that you keep to yourself. By the time everybody else wakes up, it is disappearing and fading off into the sky. But the rest of you stir awake. Xavier and Laisha come out into the room kind of sleepy-eyed and see you guys all slowly getting up, and they offer you guys breakfast and if there's anything else they can give you before you head off on the next part of your journey.
Breakfast.
Laisha completely understands Gwen's mindset. As a Dragonborn, she knows that food is the way to the heart. So she's over there cooking and getting things prepared. Xavier's like making drinks for you guys. They even have like this kind of pseudo tea situation that they're making. But Xavier looks at you guys and kind of asks some questions. It seems he's kind of curious about this trip that you're on, but he's like, so you guys are traveling up the mountain? Why are you going at the beginning of winter of all times? It's not the worst time to go, but you're getting pretty close to it.
Kind of a now or never kind of situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to seeing soldiers from Stonewall coming and traveling through, but normally they go, once every 2 years in the spring. Not really used to you guys breaking the cold like this. Wish we had more to help you. We're kind of built for this sort of weather, but you guys, except for looks like a couple of you, might not be.
Leo's just very excited to do this little expedition.
Yeah, apparently.
He wants to get it done.
He was too scared to do it alone.
That's understandable. From the stories I've heard, it's not easy or fun, and part of the challenge, I know you guys were here whenever Zane went up, as he told us that, part of it that he understands is being able to defend yourself going up, so.
Did any of them talk to you on their way back down? Or did they not come down this way?
No. We always see people on the way up, we never see them on the way back down.
Interesting. Is there many ways up the mountain, or is there just one?
I wouldn't really know. I've never went to this spot. I bet you could get there multiple ways, but there's definitely a fastest route.
Interesting.
Speaking of, it's been a long time since we've been up there, but a while back when the weather was a bit better, we did some reconnaissance. We went up scouting, and if you guys are looking for another spot to stay, obviously there's no more civilizations up that way, but we did find a set of mines that you could look for. You'll be really pushing it. You'll be getting there probably after dark, but it's better than sleeping out in the snow.
Yeah, if you could describe me, I'll draw a little map.
Yeah, he kind of gives you a description. He says that it's about 11 or 12 hours away. You'll be hiking up through the mountains. You guys will be making a full day of it. But he says that as you're going up, there's like a kind of like stone entrance with some runes etched across, like an archway. And he says that as far as he knows, it's a good stopping point, but it's the best option that you have between here and your destination. So with that, Laisha gives you guys a healthy, hearty breakfast. Everybody is fresh and ready to go. And that reminds me, David, roll a d8.
What?
You're leveling up, and you did not roll your health before the day. I want you at level 7 for this.
That's
rolled
kinda
a
scary.
7.
Hey,
Nice.
Hell yes. Okay, so that's gonna
more
be
healthy than me now.
43 rolled health, if it would let me. I will let you know, for those of you who are leveling up, I'm gonna go ahead and let you take like the hit points and stuff, but don't take spells. So I think Dahlia and Leo leveled up. Don't take 4th level spells yet. Wait until you take a long rest to like fully convert over.
Except you just told me that that long rest counted. So I could take my 1 spell.
Do what?
You just said...
Oh wait, yeah, you did just take a long rest. Okay. If you have one picked out, then go ahead and take it. I'll say Leo, don't take one quite yet, because finishing this pilgrimage is really the thing that's going to usher you forward. So with that,
What am I going to take?
you have a little bit more health. You're a little bit more capable of surviving something like this. But Laisha and Xavier, it's early morning. It's probably like 7-ish. So you guys are still a little bit sleepy, but Xavier tells you, like, if you're going to make it to those mines, even close to dark, you're going to have to leave out real soon. So they wish you the absolute best and offer, if there's anything else you guys want before you leave, they'll offer, but...
could I have done my morning prayers, like, before breakfast?
Sure, I'll say that you go outside, do your prayers in the sunlight, get your spells back, come back in, warm up a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to think that I wake up kind of at dawn most days.
Yeah, just naturally. I like it. So Xavier looks at you guys and he says, so, anything else? Otherwise, you guys might want to dip out.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yep.
Cool. If that's the case, then someone step up and lead the group away and out on the next leg of the journey.
Who's the leader?
Feel like it's either me and Leo again, so...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if nobody
but-
says anything, I'll do it, but...
Can you just zim by me so I don't freeze more, please, Gwen?
I suppose, unless you just want Zim again.
Oh, you're willing to share?
I did that last time, didn't I?
All right, well, I don't know if I'm overstepping now. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You can use him again. Just like ask please or something to him. He's his own person.
Okay, please, Sim. I'm freezing.
And then he gets big and like has the little fire aspect so he can stay warm for you.
All right, I'm
And-
set.
I'm gonna cast my Manifest Mind.
Is everyone else going to be alright in the weather? Athira?
It'd be good.
I'm good for now. Yesterday was a mess, but I think we'll try to be better this time.
All right,
We're a little better.
I hope so.
I have the buffs. I have warm clothes. I just have bad dice.
All right. Well, if you guys are beginning your adventure, Xavier and Laisha kind of wave you guys out. Barely anyone else in the village is up at this point. There are a couple of Dragonborns walking around, but you guys head off further north, kind of taking back east into the heart of the mountains rather than kind of on the side where you've ended up. You guys walk for probably about 30 or 45 minutes before you get the first confirmation that you're back on the trail you need to be on. As you continue up, there's a little bit of a path, but you're mostly just looking for like landmarks, mountain shapes, things like that. But Gwen is doing good to help guide you guys. Gwen, you and Leo see the next in what seems to be a series of those stone altars that you saw just outside of Stonewall. You guys approach. I think, Leo, it's fitting for you to go up and look at it first. But as you're walking along in this trail, you see this altar has a couple of kind of snow-covered flowers placed on it, You walk up and clear off a little bit of the text, and it says, "Arduous is the path to salvation. As he did, reach the summit. This is the first test of your pilgrimage."
What? Okay. I'm gonna relay that back to everyone else.
What's the
What does
first
it
test?
mean?
I thought we already did like a test or something.
But now they're gonna test us too? It's not just about reaching it? Why the fuck do I have to be tested? You be tested, Leo.
I think
Maybe just
Did they give you a study guide?
Yeah, what the hell?
no study guides.
Okay, does anybody know, besides Leo, what the fuck that means?
No.
They said we're gonna have to walk for 11 hours, so maybe it's just arduous, a long journey.
Could be true. The first bit was.
Well, I imagine if we have to fight something, it'll find us.
Yeah, we shouldn't worry about it. Let's keep going.
Just stay alert.
No.
All right, I'm gonna take that as a sign that you guys are moving right along.
I would like to say a very as I'm passing it by, a very small prayer to the altar.
For sure. The next event on your travel, you guys are going to walk for a little over an hour. Your feet crunching into the snow, braving the chilly air. Luckily, it's not very windy. The sun is clear, and it's a nice, pretty day out. But you are still in freezing weather, so it's certainly not comfortable. But after about an hour of traveling, going up these winding paths through the mountains, going back down, going back up, you guys pass almost like a field, a set of rolling hills in this mountain, and you see a herd of, I use this term both as an adjective and as the name of the creature, but giant goats. Like, they are bigger than you are, standing probably at about 8 feet tall, and there's a herd of about 24 of them traveling across this path in front of you, heading from your right off to the left. So you guys are probably about 110, 120 feet away from these massive creatures. But there are 24 of them, and it's going to take them a couple minutes to fully get across the path and out of your way. So do you guys just watch? Do you interact? What do you do?
I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty tired, so I'm probably standing there trying to keep warm, but watching.
What you want to do, Leo?
I mean, I guess we can watch them for a moment to see what they do.
Okay. I'll watch too then.
I'll create bonfire underneath us so we can get a little bit warm.
Yeah, you guys spend just a little bit of time and a bit of respite sitting around Lucian's magical campfire that, he has to refresh every minute or so. And you watch as these giant goats, moving their massive legs, carved from muscle, trudge through, kicking the snow out of their way. And then after about 5 minutes, they're fully past. A couple of them even look over to you guys curiously, their ears kind of flicking, and then they continue on their way. The path is clear.
We could have ridden them.
Do you think that was part of the test?
Absolutely.
We could have ridden them.
Oh, dang, you're right, Lucian.
Could have had some goats.
I think it's not easy to
Is
just
that what they
grab them.
are?
They've been massive.
I mean,
Yeah, I reckon
Athera,
so.
you could have talked to him. Why didn't you go talk
But-
to him?
Because it didn't seem necessary. They were happy. They were going on their way.
Well, if that was a test, I think we failed, so.
Maybe the test
We
was
might-
like
Good
to
job.
leave them alone or something. I don't know.
We might have passed, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know.
Is there
who
no
the person they
instructions
might have
for this
charged.
pilgrimage?
Yeah, really. Were we supposed to get something from the giant goats? Leo,
Milk them or something.
come on.
Ew.
You think that was a random
What goat's
occurrence
milk?
here? Did
I've
your
never-
brother say anything about ghosts?
I said it was going to be dangerous. He didn't say anything about milking anything.
Maybe it's dangerous to milk the goat.
Yeah, maybe they're male.
Ah! Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait.
It took me a second to realize.
we failed. We failed.
Male goats do not produce milk, at least not as far as I know.
I don't think so either.
Let's crack on. Let's crack on.
What are we cracking?
Lucian, you urge the
Not
group
goats.
forward. And you guys continue trudging along through the bitter weather. Before your next event, you guys are passing about the second hour of travel. I will need you guys to go ahead and make me that Constitution saving throw again. And just to repeat, the DC is 12, and I believe I said that Leo gets a +1, and Gwendolyn, you get a +2. I think.
Yeah,
I think
I think
so.
it was +2.
Guys, I got a nat 20. Things are looking better this time.
Hey, get it.
On a nat 20, I will let you choose one person to give advantage to, but I want you to pick now. Before.
What
you
are we
Ava's one of the ones who doesn't have a buff. Who doesn't have a buff?
Ava has Zim.
Zim. Lucian
do
has
have Zim.
nothing.
I think Lucian and Rosaries don't have anything.
And Lucian's like, yeah, I'm giving it to Lucian because I think Rosari's will be fine.
What are we rolling? I missed it. I forgot.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
DC 12.
Can
I got
guide
a
myself?
22.
Sorry to, like,
I don't think guidance works on saving throws.
Nah.
If you had
Oh,
like
yes.
resistance or something, I think that would work.
2 19s. Yeah.
Oh,
I got a 15.
Rosari's, don't make me regret this.
Zach looks like you
17.
got
Oh no.
That looks like a regretful face.
I rolled a 4. I got a 5.
Oh,
Nice.
You should've
Some
gave that
bad,
to
dude.
Can I
Come back to
Wow, dude.
y'all
Can I
need to
pass
trade
my
Zim.
resolution on
No,
This
Zim's
is
mine.
you guys have rolled.
It would just add a
Rolled.
D4. It would not bring him up high enough to actually resist. Is Rosaries the only one who failed? I
Probably.
think
I
so.
rolled a 1 on the D4. That makes it fun.
All that armor is
yeah.
turning into an ice box.
Rosaries, you've
somebody cast heat metal.
tried your you've tried your
Does
best.
bro got heroic inspiration?
He
Would a
does not,
bardic
but I
do
would like to point something out, just so we don't forget. I think Lucian's the only human in the party. You get inspiration at the end of every long rest, so you have a free reroll. in your back
Damn.
pocket.
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it's like one of the new 2024 human abilities, and
Oh,
we haven't
sick.
used it. And I'm trying to make sure that you guys are using
Yeah,
your
I'll
powers
tell
to their
you
full
this
potential.
story, yeah.
So yeah, you just have 2 levels of exhaustion. You're cold and you're not comfortable, but it's not killing you. You're fine. The next event marks probably about the 4th hour that you guys are traveling. So some of you are starting to get a little hungry, a little snackish. The cold is definitely biting at you. But in almost a surprising moment, you come over the hill, the cusp of one of these mountains, and you see a huge, beautiful, glimmering lake in front of you. There are trees dotting around it. There's like a path that leads down to it, and you even see in the distance what looks to be an old fire pit. Now there's snow in it, and it's obviously out, but it's clear that this is a nice little moment for a rest, should you guys want to take it.
I don't know. It seems kind of suspicious.
This
Does
is
anyone need a
really pretty.
I'll have to take your word
Hmm.
for it, but I do want lunch.
But that
I mean, we
also
can
sounds
roll.
good.
It's not like we have anything to make.
We have some rations, right?
I have roughly like 500 things of rations.
Okay, well we're
Why?
We could just eat
a bunch
that.
of
We don't
rations,
have to-
guys.
Okay.
My ears are quite large. I can hear Rosaries' teeth chattering. Perhaps we need to light a fire.
Okay.
It would let you guys attempt to take off some of this exhaustion, because Rosaries has 2, and I don't know if anybody else has any right now.
I just
but
have 1.
Yeah, it would let you guys attempt to remove it.
Yeah, let's go for it. I can take a little short rest. Okay.
Yeah, mechanically, you guys don't even need a short rest, but you can absolutely just go kind of sit by the lake for a couple minutes, warm up, eat some food before you guys head off again. So as you set up, I'm assuming, Lucian, you cast Create Bonfire, setting up a little fire for you guys. Rosaris pulls out the food, and you guys just heat it up and eat your lunch.
Can I do the Sacred Flame thing on his, like, armor to kind of toast it?
I'll say flavor-wise, absolutely. Mechanically, I don't think it'll give them anything. But Rosaris sitting by the fire and eating a warm meal, if you want to roll another Constitution save, if you get above a 12 or higher, you get to take off that point of exhaustion. And then someone else had one. I think it was Ava. You can also roll.
What if I did bad? What if I rolled a 1?
If you roll bad, nothing happens.
Okay, that's good.
Hey, Rosaris rolled a 1 as well.
Please tell me you didn't roll a 1 too. Ava got close to Rosaris.
I feel like
Just
doing that
everything
one
failed.
Just the cold is just.
You have Zim.
Come on, I'm helping.
I know, but I got too close to him. I was
Oh,
trying to
my
help.
Fail.
All this means is that you guys sit by the fire, but this cold has still got your, like, the tips of your fingers are kind of numb. You can't quite use your hands as dexterously as possible. You're still uncomfortable. A little
Oh my
bit of
God.
rest by this
You
tiny
really
fire is
don't
not going to do it.
That's my second nat 1 on Constitution.
crazy.
That's how this pilgrimage.
Doing good,
This is
guys.
definitely your pilgrimage as well.
This pilgrimage sucks.
uh,
Next time we're going to freaking Sabine for a pilgrimage.
honestly, it'll at least be warmer. And Rosaris did fine in his heavy armor then, surprisingly, but not now. While you guys are sitting here by this lake, another small little event does occur. I'm going to say that Athera is going to be the one to notice, and I know it seems like I'm playing favorites here, picking on you a lot, but you are the most perceptive in the party, other than the character who is literally blind, and this is a sight-based thing. So you guys are sitting beside this pitiful excuse of a fire, but it's enough to help you get a little warm. Clearly not enough
really.
to do anything,
Not-
but
Not really.
we're going to say that it at least looks nice. Athera, you notice that across the lake, hundreds of feet away, you see a creature lean down and take a sip from the water, pick its head up, and then a large kind of dire wolf is looking across the lake at the party.
Well, guys, there's another larger than average animal over there. If you think it's another part of the quest, we'll point it out.
Can I see it?
What is it?
Yeah.
What kind of animal?
You kind of have to like move around a tree and like squint a little bit, but you see like a couple hundred feet away, what just took a sip from the water is just a dire wolf with its head up, just looking at the group. It's not close enough to do anything, and if it ran around the lake, it would take it a while. But it's just
It's probably
looking.
considering if we're good enough for lunch or not. Nothing to worry about.
It is something that can eat us then?
Oh, definitely.
I don't imagine I would be very easy to eat.
I think it's fine.
It's like rock
think
candy.
it's
Maybe like
just
cotton
curious.
candy. Not cotton candy.
You know-
What's the other one?
But it could
Rock
be another test. Leo, what does this mean? What do dire wolves mean? What does it mean, Leo?
Do they guide you to your afterlife or something?
Do we need to milk this dire wolf? What's going on?
Oh, absolutely.
Wolves can
no,
definitely not be milked.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is just nature.
Are you sure though?
No.
Because the thing said that it was your first test, so
I'm
what
still
would
like,
I don't
Cortez
think
do?
we need to allegorize every single detail of the trip.
Or
I'm
people
still
were
like,
missing
something
something.
warm.
We're
Sorry.
missing.
Rosaris, you say, I don't think every part needs to be allegorized, and then you look back across at the wolf, and it's like staring at the group very intently. And then you see a couple of other wolves come up over like the ridge of the hill beside this lake, and then they come into vision, and then the wolf looks back at them, looks back at the party, and then just trots off with the other wolves, and they head off in another direction.
Well, great, we failed. Cool. Another one down. Good job, guys.
Or we succeeded. One of the two.
Let's go. Whatever.
I can teleport me and one other person directly next to them if you want me to.
Yes,
I
do
feel
it.
like I'm kind of grateful
Yeah.
that we do not
Yes,
have to
take
kill
Leo
everything
with
we
you.
come across.
Let's go, Ava.
No, take Leo.
I am grateful we don't have to kill everything we come across.
Just remember goats, wolves, and then right.
There's gotta be something here. I know it.
I think
Been
we
a
just
while.
keep going.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep going.
I think
I'm
the
not
objective
finished
is
with
just
my
to take
lunch.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
a couple of
keep
you are still
eating.
eating. You've only been sitting here for like less than 10 minutes. But we'll say that you guys do continue eating, and you plan not to stay here for too long. You're not going to be here for like hours. But maybe a cool little 20, 30-minute break, and then back on the road. So I'll ask you guys, is there anything you do, because eating does not take that long, to pass the time? Do you talk to each other? Do you continue to allegorize various elements of this journey?
I'm still kind of
Wow.
trying to warm Rizari's and like eat with one hand.
Ava wants to talk to Dahlia.
Why?
So she's gonna kind of slide up next to you. Dahlia, darling, you've been throwing some jabs at me lately. Don't
My
think
last
I
name is
haven't
not
noticed.
Darling. I don't have a last name actually.
It's a term of endearment.
Okay. And I have not
I don't-
struck you not once.
Figuratively, my dear.
Figuratively. I have not touched your figure either.
Oh, more or less. Just little things you've been saying, throwing my way. Kind of seems a little frustrated with me, or
Oh yes, I am. I am
something.
quite upset.
You are upset with me.
Yes.
May I ask why?
This is Rosari's arm, by the way. I'm like just kind of
Rosari's is just shaking his head.
Because you did something after I had asked you not to do it. It was important to me, but clearly my feelings are not important to you, and that upset me.
Refresh my memory. What did I disregard your opinion on?
You spied on Grace.
You said no.
I asked you not to. Begged, in fact.
I don't even remember that part.
I can imagine.
remember
It seems
you
that
saying
you
that to me.
tend to disregard anyone's opinion that's not your own.
When there's something that I want, which was to spy on Grace. And why do you think that I did that? Just to be petty, to get revenge for spying on me? Is that why I think I did it?
Does it matter why? You almost killed me for spying on you. Spying is inherently wrong. You did something inherently wrong.
Yeah. You realize that I spy all the time without the magic, right? Oh, hold on. Who do you think that you were watching before? I mean, you must have seen everything, right? You saw everything. The lies, the manipulation, the blackmail, all
did.
the damage that I caused.
I did, but I also fully believed that you were a good person.
No, Dahlia, I'm not. I'm not a good person. I'm not. There's no light in me.
That's not true.
And I don't need anybody else to tell me that. I already know it.
Ava,
I'm sorry I disappointed you.
you did not disappoint me. In fact, by talking to me about it, you're proving that it weighed on your conscience, which proves that you have one, which proves you're a good person.
I don't know about all that. The reason I spied on Grace was because we fucked her over. I fucking killed her, I thought I did. We fucked the church over by helping you, rescuing you, and I wanted to make sure that we didn't need to be prepared right away, that we didn't need to be on guard immediately, because we both know that they're not going to let that go. I just wanted to protect. I just wanted to make sure that we were all safe for now. That's why I did it. I'm sorry that it hurt your feelings that I spied. I'm gonna probably do it again, not to her, but to many other people, because it's what I do. But I wanted to make sure that you're all right for now.
It was spying on Grace specifically. She is little to no threat without me there.
Grace specifically, why? I'm confused, Dahlia. She was using you. She hurt you. She forced you to do things that you didn't want to do. She kept you in a fucking box. Why do you care? She may have been your friend once upon a time. You may have been close, but if you really want a bad person, that's right there.
Grace is a lot of things, one of which including average without me there. I understand that you looked up to her, yes?
Once upon a time.
All of her power, all of her confidence, it was mine. It was not hers. What made her special was me. Without me, she was just a soldier. And the church has thousands of those. I imagine that when I left, she more than likely... her usefulness probably ran very thin very quick. I understand that you looked up to her, and I understand that you have reasons to be angry with her, but Grace and I might as well have been two halves of one person for most of my life. She is the only person on the planet who has ever known me. And she is bad, and she did bad things, but she is many things. And I hope I never see her again. And I don't want any of us to see her again. And that includes through the spying that she made me do to you, that you almost killed me for, and now you're doing the same thing back. It just doesn't feel right, and I don't like that my feelings were disregarded when, as you said, she did all of her bad things to me.
Not that you see it, but Ava gets, like, closer to you. Maybe you feel it. You sense her getting closer.
So, I can see you guys, but you're just kind of, like...
blobs?
Like light blobs, basically.
Okay.
You all glow.
I'm sorry. I won't spy on her again, but I want you to know that if we do ever see her again, that I will kill her. For good this time.
Do not. If anyone...
Why are you protecting her?
I am not protecting her. I am telling
you... You are protecting her. Ava's gonna back up and cross her arms. Not that you really see it, but she's crossing her arms and glaring at you. Rosaria, is she protecting Grace?
You didn't let me
I just pulled you into it. Yes, I did,
I'm,
Rosaria.
I'm gonna slap Ava lightly on the back of the head and tell her to listen.
Oh!
I didn't say that I am protecting her. I am saying, after everything, if anyone should get to decide what happens to Grace, it should be me. If she lives, it's because I say so. If she dies, it's because I say so. She is half of me. Does that feel fair to you? Well, I am asking you to do something difficult for me.
Yeah,
if we are
well,
friends.
as long... Are we?
Should like to think so.
Maybe.
You're the closest thing to
I'm
a
not
friend
gonna
I've
stop
had
spying for
since
you.
Grace. As long as you don't spy on Grace. Or try to kill me for spying. Again. Which feels like a double
That's
standard.
not the reason. That's not the reason I tried to kill you. Go. Sorry. That's not the reason that I tried to kill you.
Athera started trying to
The
listen
reason
a
I
little
tried
too
to
close.
kill you.
Go.
The reason that I tried to kill you was not for spying on me. It was because you were winning all of their wars for them. You were... I'm not gonna get into this, actually, right now. I wanted to destroy the weapon. Not... I didn't know it would be you. I'm glad I didn't kill you, if that makes you feel better.
It does.
And you can spy if you like, actually. She, like, kind of goes like, you can spy, you can do whatever you want. I am all open. You didn't see that. Never mind. I'm gonna go now. I'm glad we had this talk.
Dahlia, with that conversation coming to a close, Ava kind of walking away, I'm gonna say you go stand like by the lake and just look across it. Will you roll me an insight check?
Yeah.
And as you roll it, I want to point out something, that this insight check is not for Ava, because I think the feelings there are pretty clear. It is instead for Rosari's.
24.
Rosari's. On a 24, Dahlia has been sitting here using a little bit of magic to try to warm you up in addition to the fire. It's not quite working. It's just like warm spots that don't quite revitalize your entire body. What does Dahlia, a blind but very kind of perceptive person, get on a 24? How is Rosari's feeling in a way that is perceivable to someone who is just sitting next to him?
One, I'd like to point out, I'm not proficient in a single charisma-based check, so I physically cannot beat a 24. I think for someone who is blind, it is the perfect scenario for someone who is physically trying to put up as many barriers as possible, but you can't see any of them, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter at all.
I think maybe without saying any preconceptions, you're the first one to kind of notice how nervous I've been.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, I think it's like edging towards fear at this point as we get further up the mountain. On a 24, I'll go ahead and say, like, based on our limited interactions, you would know that I try to do most of it on my own. By most of it, I mean everything. So going up there without paladin abilities is probably weighing pretty heavy on me right now.
Yeah, that's also part of the reason I'm trying to, like, help you, even though you clearly didn't ask, and I didn't ask either. It's just kind of, you're not going to accept help, I just have to give it. But I kind of, like, go back to my task of, you know, trying to warm you, and my face stays relatively straight, but I'm like, I am sorry you had to hear that, my friend. What troubles you?
Besides whatever it is with Ava, I don't think where we're going is safe, and I don't quite have the ability to protect one right now.
Do you think the rest of us are capable of protection?
I would assume so.
Then
but
why
that
would
doesn't
you
mean
have
I
to be
shouldn't
the
be an
one?
extra light. Because I grew up being the protector. I had an older sister who is too scared to do anything. A sister my age, I think, that is too boisterous to be calm. And a younger brother that is more troublesome than Ava.
That feels hard to believe.
I'll just wait. I always want to protect the people I care about, and I care a lot more than I'd like to admit about all of you.
I see.
But unfortunately, what I did to break my oath was a mistake, and I wished there was an easy way to.
And you want to fix it to feel useful then? To feel like a shield for the rest of us?
I look at my shield with all of the names except yours because I haven't had a chance to mechanically put that on there.
Good right now.
Do you know how hard that would be to... You know what? We did it for Lysilda. Sure, as we're talking, I'll scratch your name into the shield. I'll make it look pretty later. And I'm assuming at this point we're not talking. I'm not like trying to hide the conversation, so anyone can butt in as they say.
You guys are huddled around a very small campfire. Everyone hears this except if Ava chooses to walk far enough away not to hear it, or if anyone else was like, I
was going to say, if you want us to have a private conversation, I mean, I can detect your thoughts.
We didn't say anything, so I'm just full board going with it.
Cool. Okay. So for us then, but what about you?
Could you clarify your question?
I'm gonna like reach out and like touch his shield and like feel all of like the scrapes and like, you know, nicks and how really beat up this shield is, and say, a shield takes the brunt of pain, of very clear physical attacks, but you're not this shield. You are behind the shield. You deserve to be taken care of just as much as the rest of us. So if you're going to protect us, you need to also protect yourself. You need to take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's what you and Leo are for.
True. We are here, but we also take care of ourselves. You need to take care of yourself. And we are here to help you and aid you if you wish. But look up there. And I'm like pointing at the sun. Like, the sun, it shines on all of us. There is light enough to go around. And that includes for you. You need to be kind to yourself, is what I'm saying. You are not useless because you have lost your magical ability. You're a good fighter, and if it needs to be done, then the rest of us would be happy to protect you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but that is unfortunately not my purview. The sun can reach wherever it well pleases, but unfortunately where paladins go, it is usually...
I would like to interject for just a moment. And I know David has his camera off, but I'm going to absolutely call him into this conversation and ask him a question.
I don't know. Camera's on. What?
There we go. You're all sitting here listening, but Leo is on his pilgrimage to become a full-fledged member of the Sword of Corteus. And I would love to know how, in that act, following through with the most extreme part of a church whose version of mercy and forgiveness is killing something quickly, is going to react to hearing who was once his head-butting, not enemy, but you and Rosaries did not always get along, to what is now one of your closest friends, essentially not wanting to accept that sort of forgiveness. I want to know how Leo thinks about that. And to put it very bluntly, I think the average Cortean would say if Rosaries sees himself as evil, if he does not see himself as like redeemable or able to be saved, the Cortean way is just to kill him outright. But obviously Leo's not going to do that. So I want to know, how does Leo feel about Rosaries not wanting to accept Dahlia's proposition of, you have to be nice to yourself. You have to forgive yourself.
Well, such a tough question. I don't know. I think Rosaris and Leo have become much closer. I mean, he still said some fucked up shit, but he also did say sorry. So, I don't know. A part of Leo wants to help Rosaris however he can. In a way, I guess.
Then I will leave it to you. Do you want to jump into this conversation at all? The last thing that was said, I'm paraphrasing, so you guys correct me if I get anything wrong. But Dahlia said that in their religion, the light covers everything, and Paranum's light is forgiveness. It is love. And Rosari said, where paladins go, usually light doesn't shine. Kind of insinuating that if he is to do his job as the group's protector, as the group's paladin correctly, he doesn't know if that's for him. So does Leo kind of stay in thought? Does he join the conversation?
I think he's gonna kind of join the conversation. He's gonna walk over and sit next to Rosaris.
Cool. The conversation continues while Leo comes in, so I'll let you guys finish what you were saying. Rosari said the note about where he as a paladin goes, light usually doesn't reach. So I'll let you pick it off from there with Leo approaching the group.
I'm just going to say, the things that we do do not always define who we are. I think of all people know that sometimes you can do bad and terrible things. But when I look at you, when I look at all of you, I do not see much of anything except we're light. I see light in you. I see light in your soul. And if you lost your oath because something bad happened, you will regain it because something good happens. But only if you believe that you deserve it. Not just for us, but for you.
I'm not sure that what I want to be, because a watcher must give up what he cares about for the great. I do not think that I am strong enough. Do believe that I am strong enough to do what I think is best. I think it's best is for all of you to grow stronger and reach your full potential. So if I'm going to make an oath, it is this among a few others.
Mm-hmm.
What
are
I
you
think
there
is
yet?
most interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. Listening.
What I think is most interesting about paladins being associated with the gods is we are very similar to the. Not that we are strong, but we rely on. By that I mean the gods require clerics to have faith in them, to develop that faith through action. Paladins require the gods' power, and the gods' faith in them. So what I'm thinking is, I don't know that I can truly accept their forgiveness until I prove them faith is not. I do not want to fail them a second. If they could give me, if there is a way to get power so that I could prove myself and then find the best. Don't know how to do that.
I do know of one thing that we might be able to do. When I became of the faith. It was when I was young, and I found text of Puranim in Braille, and when I laid my hand upon it for the first time, there was this light. It was almost a small ceremony in that one moment. It was like I was baptized in light. And perhaps the two of us, and I'm gonna like gesture over Leo, could help you find that light within yourself. You know, part the clouds, so to speak, and know that we have faith in you, and you need to have faith in yourself, and the gods will follow.
How do you
Leo-
feel about that, Rosaris?
It is a step in the right direction, I suppose.
If we are the voices of the gods, as you said, and we forgive you, who's to say that is not the will of the gods, yes?
I don't know. You maybe. Leo's kind of a crappy Cortan.
Well, hopefully this
No
pilgrimage
offense.
will change that.
Yeah, no offense, buddy.
Let it
But
be
if you
known.
would like, we could do this baptism, so to speak, and you can find yourself anew and start again.
Gonna throw up. Ava's actually walking away now.
Yeah, one. Can we not do baptism? It's cold.
It's not in the water, it's in light. It is a magic, a ceremony of some kind.
Sure, but I think the group wants to leave soon, so the faster we do this, probably the better. I don't know if you can speed the gods up or not.
Yeah, I'll say this conversation is happening when you guys are like picking up your stuff and getting ready to go. So you've only still been here for about 20, maybe 25 minutes. But all of you guys have sort of perked your ears up at this conversation, listening to what they're talking about. So I'll let you guys describe to me how you want to set this up. And I know that you mentioned ceremony, the actual spell could be something you use here. So if you want to do it, if Leo wants to help, if you guys both want to fuel
Yeah,
this.
do you, Leo, do you want to do this together?
Sure.
Because we kind of represent something good he's done and something bad he's done.
You
I'll let you guys describe how you set this up, and I will remain hands off until I feel like there is a moment where I need to jump in and say that something happens. But you guys tell me. Rosaris has agreed. The group you're kind of watching, except for Ava.
So I guess we can just get on either side of Rosaris, and you can either sit or stand. It's up to you. But, Leo?
Yes.
Rosaris has wronged you, from what I understand. And that's part of the reason he lost his oath, yes?
Right.
You need to walk him through the bad parts. We must face what has happened in order to forgive it. So, guide him through the storm. I'm gonna cast ceremony. Just say whatever you feel.
I feel like, he already apologized.
The point of this is for him to forgive himself.
Ah. Okay. I'm going to put one hand on Rosari's shoulder. And I'm going to look at him. And I'm going to say, I forgive you. But you have to forgive yourself too.
Is there like clouds or something?
This is a magical
We're
experience.
casting a spell. This is a magical experience.
If you want to flavor this however you want, I did mention that Corteans normally forgive and give mercy in the way of attacking and finishing them quickly. But Leo, what does his Cortean version of forgiveness manifest as you cast Ceremony?
I guess maybe some storm clouds start rolling in.
Yeah.
I guess when I touch his shoulder, like a little bit of electricity transfers from me to him.
Absolutely. A couple of arcs of electricity, this blue lightning forming between you guys, and instead of the sky being covered in storm clouds, because this is a very centralized little spell, I'm going to say that a couple of clouds start to sort of pop up and form around you guys, almost casting you in shade. It's a very sunny day, but you guys are now kind of in this dimmer, shaded section underneath these clouds that are popping up around you. What else do you say to Rosarius? You said that you forgive him. How are you going to convince him to forgive himself?
Oh, man. I don't... I have no fucking clue. I'm sorry, it's like a dick for such a long time.
Why does my camera keep going out?
Whenever it goes out, it shows like a little kitty on the stream.
We're buying you time.
I know.
You got this, bro. I believe. Use that brain juice.
You could say that. Just say something.
Why? First of all, why did you direct so much anger towards me?
You were the first outlet, the first Cortean that I knew outside of a close friend. When you grow up with three siblings who all need to vent their emotions and you have no one to vent to, you have seen how loving Valgroth can be at times. The emotions sort of rise up, and you were the first option, unfortunately.
Although you knew that I was nothing like them.
To be fair, I didn't know that at first. But yeah, pretty quickly.
Alright. Well, like I've said, I've forgiven you. To me, you are family. Besides.
That feels weird, but I'll accept it.
You just gotta forgive yourself, my guy.
That is
build something new.
What would you suggest?
Stronger. Stronger faith.
Where?
In yourself.
In myself. Oh. I was about to say I'm not a cleric, but yeah, that makes sense.
You are capable, besides. You're the most capable person I've ever met. But you hide behind all this anger all the time. I'm not saying it's not okay to be angry. You have every right to be.
Do you want a hint?
And what?
It's not anger that you normally see. It's fear. Paladins are often considered the least fearful, but we are the most afraid. We're afraid of failing our oath. We're afraid of keeping our oath, and our oath is in vain.
I understand. What would your oath be now?
Being a watcher didn't work out. So maybe something more generic. Oath of devotion, maybe. I'm devoted to the people I care about. And sure, I can continue to watch over the world and the plane as we see fit. I can be devoted to that, but what's the point of saving the world if the people aren't there?
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step in, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say devotion comes in many forms, my friend. To be devoted to the people you care about, you must trust them fully, and to trust them fully means to share your burden. You cannot carry us all on your shoulders. Do you have faith? Do you have faith in us, Rosaris?
Yes.
Do you have faith in yourself?
Ultimately, yes.
Do you trust that you will always do the right thing?
As best I can.
That's all we can do. If you trust us, and we trust you, that is devotion. That is faith. And it is reason enough to keep going, yes? But you cannot keep going by yourself if your oath is to devotion.
Correct.
It is okay to be afraid. It is not okay to bar yourself from everything you care about. Do you let the light in, Rosaris? The path you take is not a dark one.
Why don't we meet in the middle ground? I will accept the light so that it can show me where it reaches, its extent.
Shadows fall behind you, my friend. And then, sunlight, kind of parts through the clouds a little bit, and, shines on your armor.
I'm actually going to kind of add and amend to this, taking this idea, fitting, I think, how Rosaris feels a little bit more in theme, is these thunderclouds are still kind of swirling around, and this light is shining down, attempting to reach Rosaris, and Dahlia, you go up to Rosaris and you place a hand on his shoulder. But rather than the light breaking through the clouds, you see a light from Rosaris start to light up the area around him. Breaking through the clouds like little rays of sun, you cast Ceremony. Rosaris, give me a charisma saving throw, if you will.
Do I get the +2 or no?
Yes.
Cool. Uh, 25.
Hell
18
yes.
plus 7.
Yeah. This light starts to emanate from you, and I almost wanted to let you take a level of exhaustion away because it's supposed to be this warm, comforting light. It's breaking through these clouds, and you realize that the light may not reach where you go, but you still have it. I'm not going to decide for you, but on a 25 charisma saving throw, do you think Rosaris can take it upon himself to move past the thing that caused him to lose his oath in the first place and to let it go?
I think that, yeah, I was a little arrogant with my oath, and reality set in, and so I'm being a little bit more conservative with my goals now. I can't save everyone, but I can choose who I am able to save.
With that,
And Lucian step in a little bit.
Lucian can absolutely jump in a little bit.
I think you said your oaths are too wide. I think do an oath for family. Protect who you want. Sometimes you have to be mean to family, sometimes you have to be nice, but I think family would be a good place to dedicate your oath to.
Over the table, can I have a car now? Now, in character though, I'd kind of look at Lucy and be like, "Yeah, family does matter. You'd go to great lengths to save them, right?"
He's talking to you, Lucian.
Oh, sorry,
You
what?
just ignored him straight
Yeah.
up.
No,
Lucian
okay.
said that and walked away.
Lucian said, "Away."
Family.
Family.
I
Family
said
vibe.
family is important. You go to great lengths to save them.
Yeah, and sometimes you do bad things to them, even though it's probably in their best interest.
Yeah, probably a lot of bad things.
Now, to culminate this scene, Rosari's this light is shining out of you. Dahlia kind of placed her hand on your shoulder, and this light kind of spawned from your chest, filling the area around you. You look down the shield in your hand, and you see a list of, I don't even know how many names at this point. I'm sure you could list them all off. I will actually list off for us out loud all of the names that are on the shield. The party's seen it multiple times. I feel like it's not a spoiler.
Yeah. Fira, Arthur, Kada. I believe Beatrice was the first. And then all 7 current party members plus Marcel, which would be 7 because if you exclude myself.
Yeah, so that brings it to 11.
And then Lasilda.
There are 12 names on your shield, and you look down, and I'm going to say that in this moment, you feel that battery that I mentioned before, where you had the capability to do magical things, but it wasn't quite refilling. You weren't getting spells back. It was just kind of disconnected. You feel like you have the ability to reconnect it, and there's one more name you need to etch in your shield. You said you have all 7 current party members, but that is not true.
Look, I'm going to take it out, and where my arm normally goes, I'm going to etch my name as small as possible. And then put my arm back through it.
With that, the clouds disperse, the light fades, and Rosaris, you are filled with a renewed sense of comfort as you take out your subclass, but you have your paladin abilities again.
Hey.
Spell slots filled up. Smite slots, I should say. We know what they're going towards. Smite slots, for sure. And you are renewed once again. No oath currently, but prepared to make a new one. And with that, I say it's time for our break. We'll come back. You guys will continue this journey a little bit longer, and we'll try to finish everything up before you guys get to the summit of this pilgrimage. You guys leave the lake and begin trudging through the snow once again, walking up through rocky paths through the mountainside. The next thing that happens is a little whiles away. So I'm going to need everyone to go ahead and make another one of those Constitution saving throws, because you guys are going to be trudging for about 2 hours before you reach the next event.
If I get the +2...
Yeah, can I say I'm walking in the middle?
Yes, Rosaris, you're in the middle of the group, so what happens?
Cool, then I have a 17.
Everyone gets a +3 to their save.
I have an 18.
I have a 21.
Anyone?
Have a
I'm sorry.
12.
I have a 21.
18.
16.
That 12
Akira.
is what you need.
Thanks for sorries.
So I have a +5, right?
Yeah.
and I got a 6 on the die.
I will let Dahlia cast resistance.
Resistance.
I got a 1 on the D4, so I got
That
a
doesn't
12.
matter. That's 12 all your money.
I really think it would have been funny for everyone to succeed. Some of you just because Rosaries is in the center of the group, and mechanically speaking, that would mean that his presence is literally warming you guys with his paladin aura. But he's sitting there shivering and like freezing. No, all of you save from the cold. 2 more hours of the quiet, serene, snowy mountains, and you guys reach the next of these stone altars, the third in the sequence. Again, Leo, I'm going to say that this is a you thing, so you read it first, but the rest of the group can still like go up and check it out. But I'm going to specifically talk to you. A couple hours past the lake, you see this new stone altar. This one's just a little bit bigger than the rest, seeming like it's more significant, more important, more like a center of attention rather than off to the side. This one says, head, heart, and sword, all must be one, or none have value.
I'm gonna relay that to the group.
What was it?
What's it say, Leo?
Yeah, what's it say?
What did it say again, Shorty?
Head, heart, and sword almost.
Oh, my camera cut out. I can't hear you. I don't know. I can't tell you what. Oh shit.
Head, heart, and sword.
Heart, and sword. All must be one, or none have value.
I do not have a
Cool.
sword.
So we
I
have to take a
reach
head,
into my
heart,
bag and holding it, Andrew, a sword.
need a
My
head.
strength is a 7. It falls immediately.
Yeah, you're like a sword.
It's a short sword.
These stones make no fucking sense.
We need to take a head and a heart from that wolf. Damn it.
But you
Yeah,
did
we
not
can
have
list
no
the
You're
favor.
on
sword.
something.
Perhaps
on
we
something.
needed the head of the goat and the heart of the wolf.
This sounds.
Yeah, that
overly
makes
We're
more
making a
sense.
sacrifice.
I don't.
I'm
know.
just
Alright.
going to go ahead and put it out there that Cortez himself used a
No.
spear and not a sword, so I don't think we need to take it literally.
So we're going the wrong way.
Right.
So
Yeah.
something's not
Mhm.
adding.
Mentally,
Mhm.
yes.
Maybe
Let's get back.
Here to be encouraging.
This does not feel encouraging.
Maybe add this to
No.
Cortean. What do you think, Leo?
Are you
I
inspired?
think that's
Does it fill you with
No.
determination?
no.
What the,
I think that
the
it
fuck are we
just
here
means
for then,
that-
Leo?
It just means that when you're fighting, they all have to be connected. Like, you have to be clear of mind. Do what you think. Do what your heart. What you think your heart is saying is right.
Oh god.
Should you
Yeah, that
say a
makes more
prayer of
sense.
some
Yeah.
kind?
Oh, I think I know it, guys. I think I know what it's saying. Quinn's gonna take a big ball of snow and throw it at Leo. Snowball! That's what it's saying?
I am at a severe
Can I roll
disadvantage,
the
and then I
dodge?
drew this.
Dahlia, please roll me a ranged attack, which is dexterity based, with
Yeah.
disadvantage. I just want to see if you hit anyone.
Okay.
I did say disadvantage.
Oh,
Or
you're right.
A
You're right.
die roll.
You're right. So I add my dexterity, and that's it.
Yep.
8.
And that's it.
You
Nice.
peg Leo with a snowball, and Dahlia's like, I'm at a disadvantage. Grabs the snowball and throws it, and it just like careens through the middle of the group and smacks into the ground.
Have I done it?
Yeah!
You
Yeah,
got
what
me.
up?
Great job!
Rosari's is too
I think
Success!
Leo's going to. Leo's going to kneel down, one knee, and say a prayer.
Can we
In front of
continue our
this one.
snowball fight while he's praying?
I will
No.
allow you.
I
guys
think we
to
have to-
the
we
stone
should,
mentioned stuff
Yeah,
about
fuck is
fighting,
praying.
so I
In the background,
I don't
the
know.
group is snowball fighting. Dahlia is losing badly. Leo, you're the center of the camera right now. Please tell us what this prayer sounds like.
I'm going to just hold on to the Cortean necklace that I have on. And then I'm going to say something like, hold on. Guide my heart and steady my hand as I walk the stormed path you have set before me. Let each step strike true, not in pride, but in progress, or in purpose. May the thunder of my will not deafen me to wisdom, nor the flash of my anger blind me to mercy. When judgment comes at the end of this journey, weigh not only the battles I have fought, but the reasons I chose to fight them. If I must stand before the storm, let it break upon me with truth and not regret. And for those who walk beside me, my allies, my kin in struggle, shield them from the lightning meant for me. Let your voice echo in the courage and your calm dwell in their resolve. I will see this pilgrimage through, in head, heart, and sword. And then he stays silent for a minute before he stands up.
You stay silent in this very serious, heartfelt prayer, and you feel your words kind of reverberate through the stone and come back to you. And slowly your ears fill with the sounds of shuffling feet and snowballs being thrown of the party behind you.
I'm gonna throw
What?
another snowball. Can I hit Leo with it?
I will let you roll a ranged attack with disadvantage.
Dirty 20.
With disadvantage?
Oh yeah, I rolled an 18 and a 17.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're sitting there. As you hear your friends having a snowball fight behind you, you start to smile a little bit until a snowball hits you in the back of the head, and Dahlia goes,
Success! Huzzah!
Oh my god. I'm gonna get up and throw a snowball back.
You guys continue marching through the mountains, throwing snowballs at each other, making yourselves even a little bit more cold. But honestly, the fun of running around does warm you up.
It's good for morale.
Heck yeah.
Just to really set in how long this journey takes, it's another almost 2 hours of, marching on and on and on. So go ahead, everybody make another Constitution save. Rosaris is at the center, taking extra snowballs so that everyone is in the effect of his aura.
22.
12 on the money.
82.
15.
13. I did it.
Barely. Think we got 2 more?
Oh wait, Shorty, I have -2. I have 2 points of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Resistance.
Yeah, add resistance. I think that puts you where you can't fail, but
Mhm.
But that does mean I failed the other one.
oh, it does. I don't want to retroactively add that. Stay at 2.
Cool.
But I think I said last time that at least for now, your exhaustion levels are capped at 2 anyway, since you guys are
No, cool.
prepared for the
There we
cold.
go. I
Um,
didn't cheat.
that will go up to 3, but we'll say that you're at 2 for now. Glenn, Ava, did I hear y'all's? What'd you get?
Did you? Because I did say it to you.
What were you
was it?
rolling?
Constitution.
I'm
save.
lost.
You're all bundled up.
All
right
right,
now.
all right. I got a 17.
I got an 18.
Okay, y'all are fine. So you're traveling. You eventually come across a little. I don't want to say a herd. There's only 3 of them, but you guys are going through the mountains and you see them in the distance, and you slowly get closer. And I'm gonna say Athera being our eyes of the group. You see from a distance, you're able to pick out that they are 2 carcasses, dead bodies. Not super old. It's not like they're rotting and decaying and super gross, especially preserved in the snow. But as you get closer, you see these 3 almost grotesque deer creatures with these large hawk wings, hawk talons instead of hooves on their back feet, and these like antlers that go up, and their antlers are just a tiny bit bloody on some of their spikes. Their face is that of a deer, but it has, instead of teeth, like these large, thin fangs that sort of close together. But all three of them are dead. So if you guys would like to inspect them, to investigate them, to figure out any information about them, like what they are, what killed them, you are absolutely free to do so. I will let you guys know that the checks that I have set is, if you want to identify what it is, that's a nature check. If you want to identify how it died, that's going to be an investigation or a medicine check. If you want to learn how long it's been dead, that's got to be a medicine check.
I'm definitely gonna try to
good
figure
at
out
none
what
of
it
those.
is.
I also want to try to figure out what it is.
One person can roll with advantage.
Teamwork.
If you guys want to.
Figure it out better.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
How
We came
long
in at
ago
the
it
very
died?
angles.
All right. Time of death would be a medicine check.
No, I got those.
You get that
mixed up, and I'm
advantage,
not
Nat?
doing it.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm helping.
you're like, look. Look at that. I got
Oh,
it
what
there.
is that? Ooh!
All right. So what we get on?
Is it
I heard nature check first. What was that?
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will tell you. It is I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but it's Peryton, Periton, whatever you want to call it. But it is a sort of deer hawk mix creature that they're very territorial, they're very like invasive, and they are a combination of like a bird of prey and like an aggressive stag. They are incredibly violent and vicious, but these three are dead.
Oh, they probably deserve to die.
On a dirty 20, I'm actually going to give you a little bit of extra information. I'll go with more about the creature rather than like the mythology around them. You know that Perytons are so vicious that for no reason other than their own gruesome nature, when they kill an animal after they eat it, they usually take the heart of the animal and keep it and bring it back like to their lair. I will also tell you, it's a CR2 creature. They're not super deadly to you guys. A dirty 20 nature check will tell you that like you could have handled these.
Cool.
That thing's disgusting.
What?
Yeah, they're not the best.
All right. Did anyone roll medicine to figure out how long it's been dead, or investigation to figure out what killed it?
I want to know what killed it,
I'll help with investigation.
but I'm not good at that.
These are site-based checks, so I'm staying out of it.
I'll roll investigation unless Lucian wants to.
Oh, I've got +5. I can do it.
How do we have the same investigation?
It's intelligence.
You're both pretty smart. I think. Are you proficient with investigation, Rosaries?
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
I'm not.
Hmm.
One roll each.
Sure. You both have a +5. Both of you roll once.
17.
13.
You're both looking at it. Rosaries, you can tell that it died by a spear. I will tell you that. Lucian, you are able to detect that there are some lasting marks indicative of lightning damage where the spear has struck. So Rosaries is kind of like looking around, pointing out like spear holes where it was stabbed, obviously a piercing weapon. And you're able to look at it and say like, oh, I'm seeing some marks along the fur where it's like almost singed. Noticing a pattern here, you were able to deduce that this thing was killed by something that deals lightning damage.
Like this thing, and Gwen whips out her Cortean spear.
With you.
It was me.
Well, that-
I know. I'm so good at this, guys.
Snuck off in the middle of the night.
So did we find out how long it's been dead for yet?
Be a medicine check if someone wants to make it.
No,
The only
okay,
people
Leo.
left are Leo and Dahlia.
I mean, I can make
Someone good with medicine.
a medicine check, but
I will let either of you roll. I'll just flavor it differently for Dahlia.
I mean, I'll do it if Leo doesn't want to.
I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine.
Sure.
Listen, I'm fine with metagaming when it comes to who's better at medicine.
Okay. I get a +4. I'm not proficient, but I mean, it's a wisdom skill, so I'm decent.
I'm going
at
to
it.
say right now, Leo, if you're not proficient with medicine, take proficiency because you've taken like 6 classes centered around medicine at the school.
You right though.
In that case, I guess he'll be better at medicine regardless.
Probably.
Yeah. How do I take this medicine?
On your character sheet, click the skill, and where it says not proficient, change it to proficient. You've been trained
What?
by Professor Orneus. She absolutely would have made you proficient in medicine, whether you wanted to be or not.
Yeah, I don't have
was
all those
losing
handy dandy class proficiencies that you guys have.
Yeah. Even if Dahlia is caught up in level to you guys, I will throw it out there that you have the small buffs from the missions and from taking classes that kind of help in your favor. So Dahlia will have to do a little extra to catch up, but it'll certainly happen. You're outside of the I'm weaker than the rest of the party because I'm malnourished and kept in a box for years and years. But they've had a little bit more time at the school. If you want to add a proficiency later, just roll medicine now and add +3 to whatever you get.
Yeah, I did it. It's +6 now.
Sweet. Go ahead, roll with advantage.
23.
Nice. You are looking at this thing and assuming that it's going to be preserved a little bit longer because of the cold and the snow. You think that it's been dead for probably 4 days, 5 days, somewhere in there. It could be anywhere from 3 to a week, but you're kind of like, my middle guess is about 5 days.
How long ago
Looks
did
like
your
it's
brother
been
do
dead for
the?
5 days.
How long ago did your brother do the pilgrimage?
This was a while ago.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
about
was
a
I think
year, or not a year, like
People
6.
probably do this all the time, though.
I actually, Leo, you know
So,
that not to be true. They do the pilgrimage once every 2 years.
2 years. That's what
But
Beatrice.
then why are we doing it right now?
Mhm.
So someone else has come up here.
Wait, yeah. Leo,
Recently.
He also said during the springtime. I don't think it's springtime.
Yeah, it's been about 6 months, I want to guess, since your brother went on the...
Maybe that's why none
How
of the
long did-
tests are here, because we're outside of
Yeah.
the regular testing
I
time.
can say, Leo, how long has your dad been
Maybe.
missing? Leo, how long's your dad been missing?
He was on a mission in Hillmount.
yeah, he went to
Do we-
Hillmount.
do we know
He's
that?
Whole other side. That's what Zane said.
I think in this moment, fucking something clicks, and Leo thinks to himself, Lasilda. She was here. But Zane never said where she was going.
You think Lucilda's making this pilgrimage right now while she's not supposed to be?
Why else would Lasilda be in Stonewall?
Why would she be
At
doing a
this time?
pilgrimage when you're not supposed to be doing a pilgrimage?
Why are we doing a pilgrimage when we're not meant to be doing a
Doesn't make
pilgrimage?
sense.
Yeah, I will say
Hey,
she's about as
over-
stubborn
hey.
as we are, so it makes sense.
Shorty over the table. When I went to go find Lasilda that one time, and I saw like the lightning and everything where she was training at, or whatever. Does it look similar to that?
Since you bring it up, I'm not going to make you roll. Yeah, it looks damn near identical.
If we're doing a pilgrimage when we shouldn't be doing a pilgrimage.
Yeah, but we have a. What's her reason?
I don't know if this was for her to join the sword.
What would it be for?
I would think.
I don't know.
Who are we talking
know.
about?
One of his exes.
Why don't you explain
never
that,
dated
Leo?
her.
Go ahead.
Never dated her.
Go ahead and
I
explain
want to
it.
point this out right now. Explain it.
and
There
I
was-
love
All right, look.
I love calling Lysilda his ex.
From her perspective, she is.
Oh, I see. It's one of the many women that Leo has wronged.
Yes.
You know,
Maybe.
all right,
Yeah, I
let's-
see.
I
Just
have
another one. And
I
this one
only
has
dated
lightning.
One at school. There was only one. Her name was Hildegard.
Yeah, and you led 8 others on, which
I don't even feel like I led them on.
Are harems popular
No.
in your religion? Or is it just a you thing?
That's a good question, actually.
It
know,
would sure
we're
seem
gonna
like it. Huh.
Chalk this all up to be just a me thing for right now. We're going to figure out what's going
So
on.
just
here.
you like
Lysilda's
harems?
been
So
here
yeah,
5
he
days
just
now.
he likes harems is what's
I
what I'm
see.
hearing.
That's not.
I do not want to be part of your harem, Leo.
We've all learned a lot today.
No wonder you wanted me to hold you bridal style so much.
It's all making
Truth.
sense now.
Isn't it?
Is that what this
All
group
right.
is? Are we in a harem?
Let's-
Because I
let's-
do not
anyway.
sign
We
up
are
for any
not
harem.
Leo's
enough
harem.
I also
There
did
is
not
no
sign
way.
up for this.
They're not being in Leo's harem. Fuck Leo. Not
Well, fucking
happening.
Leo is what we would do if we were in a harem.
No.
Whoa.
No, no
Walking
harem.
away.
No. But
Look,
Leo, if your brother does have a harem, please let me know.
What? Why?
No one has any
What's going on?
harems.
Sure.
Let's all stop
Right,
talking about
Leo.
harems. Nothing. I've only dated one girl. Let's keep it at that.
Mhm.
I mean, you,
Let's
you
go.
can tell the truth. This is like a safe space with our group.
Is it? I
With
don't
our
feel
group
very
and these
safe
3 dead creatures.
right now.
You don't feel safe with us. That's
Actually,
insulting.
I'm feeling a bit attacked right now.
Do we need
That's
to have
really
a,
insulting,
we find
Leo.
Lysilda, guys?
do we
Yeah.
need to
Yeah, I wanna
do
do that.
another ceremony so that you can feel safe
With your harem
No, I'm
around
not
us?
saying.
harem?
We're done.
Okay.
We're all done.
Maybe if you participated in the snowball
Oh.
fight, you would feel more
Okay.
safe
I
with the
did.
group because it's a
Yes,
nice group
perhaps.
activity where we all
I
get
did
along with each other and just have a bit of fun. So
I totally participated. I was
I'm gonna-
participating.
I'm gonna say
you were
hit him.
trying by that rock.
I hit him with the
Come on.
And I
snowball.
participated afterwards.
We should go find Lysilda.
I'm gonna
Maybe
say
she's in
We
the trouble.
should. We should. Go ahead and do that.
Ava
It seems
brings
like
it
she takes
up.
care of herself.
The group continues marching on. You continue bickering and talking on the way there, but the next event is again past another one of these 2-hour marks, so I will need another con save from everybody. Should be quick and easy. If you get 12 or higher, you're good. At this point, I just
got
need
a
to know if you failed.
16.
I passed.
Good.
I
22.
failed.
You,
And
do
don't
have a
forget,
+3?
you get
I
Versailles' plus
rolled a
3.
2.
What about
So
your
far.
Zim bonus? Come on, man.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get advantage.
You get a Zim bonus, bro?
You get Zimvantage.
Yeah,
I
she,
rolled another fucking 2.
Oh,
Holy-
my God.
Zim's heat's slowly dying out. Those of you who failed,
No, it's all the
cap-
harem talk. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what happened.
What it was.
The cap is now 3, so take a level of exhaustion up to 3. Your movement speed is decreased by 5, but that
Hey,
is it.
shorty.
Yeah.
Guess what I rolled on the die? Mm-hmm.
wow.
I'm gonna buy you a new set of dice.
I'll send you my dice.
rolled so many different
Yeah.
ones.
Take Jambo's dice. They roll nat 20s like every third roll.
It's
You
fine.
need to get
I'm up
yourself
to
some
3.
bean dice. That's what you need.
You know what? I'm
My
going to get
tried and
pound of
true.
dice. I'll be right back.
Yeah. While Zach,
Thea, I would like to ask you a question. Do you think those
Okay.
creatures had souls?
Oh? Do you?
I was just curious. You do the whole thing with the animals, and I know that, people, we go to Solace, but do animals?
You believe that people go to Solace, not necessarily my belief system.
Alright, I will say a prayer for them regardless. Thank you.
That seems like a nice thing to do.
I mean, I grew
Dahlia.
up saying prayers after killing animals, so. Still do.
And do all
Yeah.
religions around here include animals with in it?
Not
I just do
mine.
because that's what I was taught. So
Yeah, I'll say that Dahlia, you give a quick little prayer, just hoping that their souls are guided to solace. Gwen, do you want to do anything?
I didn't kill it, so no.
Yeah. Fair enough. With that, you guys get to the next little milestone here. Good news is there are no more checks you have to make for the cold. Bad news is that's because it's about dark. You guys have been traveling for a while and you are tired, your legs hurt, you're sore, you're freezing. The next thing you see is another one of these altars. This one even bigger than the one before it. It stands as tall as you guys do, the words big and prominent. It seems like no one would come through here if they're not on this pilgrimage. Again, I'm going to say it to Leo, but it's really the whole group that reads it. But this significant stone altar here reads, "Divine is his word. The virtuous take it as commandment. Evil rebukes it, but all will bow."
Your
Wait,
god
say that
seems
one more
like
time.
really.
Divine is
I
his word.
I don't know if I fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
The virtuous take it as commandment. Evil rebukes it, but all will bow.
Your god seems very power hungry, Leo.
My god does not require you to bow.
Yeah, I don't. Enough about your god. I don't. Ugh.
Leo, will you give
Gagging.
me a religion check?
Yes. I will.
Cool.
Uh, 18.
You are able to sort of identify that the meaning behind this is that divine is his word, the virtuous take it as commandment. That's kind of straightforward. But the all will bow, you take it as there's two groups in that. There's those who bow because they choose to, who see this deity as someone worth worshiping and revering. And there's those who will bow because they are essentially forced to do so. And in your mind, that clicks as like the evil that Corteans hunt. It takes many forms. It can be monsters, it can be people, but all of it will be subservient to Corteus, whether it is by following him or by falling to his blade.
All right. That is power, kind of power hungry, isn't it?
Worship
right?
or die? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's your god, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Also, I'm going to send you guys all of these stone things in case you want to keep them in your notes somewhere.
If Leo believes in it, I'm sure the poetry is a little bit more black and white than the actual belief, yes? It is not, we are all going to die if we do not bow, right?
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. You could ask Plasar maybe because, you know.
Leo,
Right. What?
it is not, we all die
Right.
if we do not bow, right?
No. Right.
Good, because if I have to bow to anybody, I'm straight up stabbing. I ain't doing shit like that. Mm-mm.
Well, I believe
Okay.
you. In that case, let's pilgrim on.
Pilgrim on.
Pilgrimage.
You guys continue. The sun begins to set as you reach the last hour of your journey. As it begins to get dark and it gets a little hard to see outside, Gwen, will you please make me a survival check? And you can be given advantage by anyone who would like to help you search for these mines that you're supposed to find.
Okay. Anyone gonna help me?
I would like to, but I sure can't.
Anyone
Blind
gonna help?
check.
I mean, I can help
we have
if
to find
Leo's not.
mines.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Can I handle the map?
16 plus 8.
24.
Don't need a map. She can look at the stars.
Yup.
You passed the DC to find
That's
it
where it
before
says
you
Kate.
guys were out long enough to have to make extra saves or anything. But you find the entrance to these mines. They're kind of a little off of the path, but not that far. It's only about 5 minutes that you guys kind of walked around the side of this kind of like rocky cliff. The entrance to the mines is this ornate stone archway. There's no door into it, so like the cold wind does blow in. What door there might once have been is certainly long gone. But you do see these dwarvish runes etched up and along the side, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you they're dwarvish because someone in the party will be able to identify them. I don't want to spend time making rolls for that. You guys go to a school, you can recognize languages. You go into like the first little room of the mines, and it's kind of this larger open area. You see that there's these stone pillars made out of this almost like mossy green, partially translucent stone that is holding these up. It's a little bit warmer than the outside, and it shields you from the snow, it shields you from the wind, so this would certainly be a good place to hunker down. But on a 24 survival, you notice that there are some what look to be holes dug in the side of some of the kind of weaker walls that are more dirt than they are stone. A couple holes in the floor that are probably about 4 feet in diameter. Fairly large. Some scratches along some of the stone surfaces. You're able to tell that something, at one point in time, whether it was recently or long ago, has taken up residence here and is kind of digging through the earth. Not to make a pun out of the fact that it's mines, but...
Can I maybe try to identify the markings?
Yeah, I'll let you make a nature check. We'll call it a DC 15.
Well, I got a 17. So
Fantastic. You've not only heard of these, I'm going to say that you've seen a couple before. These are most likely bullets. These chitinous armor, like land shark creatures that burrow through the ground and make their homes in various caverns, taking people by surprise and attacking them. My camera cuts out again. I'm about to...
Fuck that boulette in BG3, by the way. Fuck that guy.
Real shit. Unnecessary. Anyway, yeah, there was probably a bulette here at one point. Whether it's here now or not, you're not quite sure.
Alright, guys, I think it might be a bulette.
What? Why are we here again? What do we need to do?
Shelter.
Shelter
For the night. It's cold.
That's it? Well, maybe we shouldn't.
I mean, it might not still be here anymore, so.
Are they going to bug us if we just stay right here at the mouth?
Don't know. We can just chill here though. Keep like an eye out for the ground vibrating or something though.
I do not have eyes, but I will make sure I'll let somebody know if there's a vibration.
Sounds good.
With Ava acting the way that she is, I'm gonna summon Loki and let him go play with her.
For the first time in a very long time, Loki makes an appearance.
Whoa!
Hey.
I thought he was dead.
What is this?
He's
a
horse.
As a horse that I can summon. Sometimes it's a dog.
The dog's
And you
kind of
did not
scary.
summon it way at the bottom of the mountain?
I didn't have it. Also, they don't really do anything. They don't warm you up. So.
No, but I do not like to walk.
I'll tell you what. You can ride Loki all the way up if you want.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the whole time we're doing this, he's just licking Ava.
So I will let you guys know that the feeling you get about these mines is that if you stay up towards the top, you are certainly to be at least a little bit safer than if you were to delve down in them and figure out what secrets they hold. But there's always the possibility that there's something in there deeper than you guys have gone so far that could be worth finding. I'm not going to say you're confident that there is anything. This place looks long abandoned. There are a lot of broken and dilapidated pieces around. For example, leading into one of the next rooms, there's like an old little mine shaft where like a mine cart would roll from one end to the other through this hallway, and it is long since busted to bits. So you're not sure what you might find, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys to just hunker down here or to press on through the mines and figure out what else it might hold. You don't have to say even go far. I'd say you can stay here, you can investigate a little bit, or you can investigate a lot.
Is this part of it? Is this part of the pilgrimage, or is this just a stop we're making? Like, do we have to go farther into the mine?
I think it's just a stop, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're
Just a
still
stop.
using shelter.
This isn't where
Yeah.
we're going.
If anyone wants to, though, we could take a little adventure down there.
You're gonna go regardless, aren't you?
I do not like
Alright,
to be
looks kinda fun.
underground.
Okay. You guys can be boring.
I
It's
could
fine.
be interested. It's a mine. Maybe we could find some ore.
It's a fair point.
I like to smith, guys.
also-
I don't know if y'all remember that.
Find a bad thing that will eat us.
If we find a big bug monster thing that will eat us, it's probably a good thing that we find it now rather than when you're sleeping.
Okay, that's a good point.
Because
He's
then
got
it
a
finds you
very good point.
It is a good point.
Okay, but let's get this over with. We are tired.
and cold.
Yes.
It's just a
Sorry,
quick
you
gander.
first.
Just a quick.
We don't know what's going to be at the top, right? So we,
Unless, you know, if anyone
mean-
knew, I feel like it would be you.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
my
Do you
theory.
want to share with us, or
I don't know. I just know people died going on this pilgrimage.
that's probably because they tried to look deeper into the mines, but
Definitely.
you know.
Yeah, to throw it back to when
What's up?
Zane went on the pilgrimage, I think you guys found out after the fact that maybe half of his group survived and came back. I think about 14 went. I don't even remember if 7 came back.
Do you think the top of the mountain is the end of the pilgrimage? I mean, that
Yes.
first rock said, as he did reach the summit, this is the first test of your pilgrimage. Is the summit the first test? How many tests are there?
I don't know. It's my first time.
How many clerics are in the church? Or in the sword, I should say.
I think there's 2 of us.
Nope, there's you.
It's just you.
Oh,
So it's
there's me. It's just me.
so if it's paladin based, based on previous experience that we all witnessed, I don't think a pilgrimage for a paladin ever ends. I don't know what Leo's doing. I don't know how that's going to work for him being a cleric. You can multi-class if you want, but yeah, Dolly, I don't think the
Where?
top is the end. I think it's the beginning.
So let's not
Sounds
put ourselves in
ominous.
potential danger and exhaust ourselves before getting to the top.
Yeah, it might not be good. Did it?
Right.
We might just.
That is what
I
I'm
believe
thinking.
it.
I also don't like to be underground.
I'm going to take Leo off for a little bit if that's all right.
Yep.
Leo, can I just chat with you a bit? Out of
I'm gonna
earshot?
move you guys off screen for just a second. Does anyone go investigate the mines? Like, does anyone go check out some of the nearby caverns at all? Or you guys?
I'll go.
just take
I'll
it?
go with her.
I will
Oh my
follow
God.
them.
Okay.
Oh, you.
Everyone who
Oh
goes.
my god.
Before
I'm
we
lighting
get
a fire.
to that conversation,
I'm lighting a fire.
yeah, Lucian cast Great Bonfire. You guys
And-
have that going.
Can I also like do my my dusk prayers?
Yeah, absolutely. Rosaris and Gwen, go ahead and give me, let's call it investigation or survival. I'll count either one.
Hey, I went to.
I'll leave
Okay, Anastasia,
Zim
same
with
thing.
Ava and Dahlia.
In
Cool.
Cosmos, there was Ava.
Do I have?
Or not Cosmo, Loki.
Okay, I was gonna say. Do I
It was
have
investigation, or what was the other one?
Survival.
If y'all
21.
21.
25.
24.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna like jump scare you guys a little bit, but I'm just gonna be blunt about it. You go adventuring through a couple of the nearby caverns, and it looks like there's not much here. This place has been abandoned for ages. I'm talking potentially hundreds of years. However, the most recent thing you do find is the corpse of a Bulette with very similar
Oh shit.
very similar wounding blows to the Peritans that you saw.
All right, looks like I was right, guys. Yep.
I think there was also a Lysilda here.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that she's probably at the top right now.
So we should get some rest and get back to her.
Yeah, fine. I'm not going to find any ore.
We could take a little peek for some more real quick, right?
Okay.
It's so easily delayed.
I want you to know
guys-
I specifically have multiple pickaxes in my bag of holding as well.
Here's what I'll let you do. You don't find any ore on the roll that you
This
made.
game sucks.
But these stone pillars that I talked about, these like mossy, like kind of greenish, they almost feel translucent, but you can't like see through them. But they have like that tiny little clear quality to them. These pillars do seem like something you have not seen before if you want to take some of those and look at them later, see if they have any properties or if you can potentially use them. So if you want to spend some time chipping away at some of these pillars and taking a hunk of this kind of strange, almost glossy stone, you can.
I will attempt to until told to go back.
I will help.
Cool. We'll leave you
I'm gonna
there.
wait for it to cave.
We shift through the caverns to Lucien and Leo. Where do you have this conversation? Do you depart from the others? Is it very...
Yeah, anywhere out of earshot.
Cool. I'll say that you guys just head off into another cavern. You can talk kind of low so that it doesn't echo too much, but you guys are in a separate room by yourselves, having a little conversation, fighting the cold.
I know this thing is a little bit tense in the group at the moment, but I can cast Scry on Lysilda or do a sending message to her if you think she's on our side. Up to you.
Right.
I can scry on her.
Yeah. Actually, just make sure she's safe. That's all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll use one of my scrolls to cast Scry on Lysilda.
Cool. Let me read the spell really quick. So they have to be on the same plane of existence. Not a problem for us. Single plane. Wisdom saving
One
throw.
plane only.
You know the target well, so she has a -5 to this. Do you have any objects of hers? Because if you have like a picture or something that looks like her, it's a -2. If you have something she owned, it is a -4. Or if you have a part of her body, it's a -10 to her save. So if you have like
her body.
like a lock of hair or her nail, come on now.
Do you have
Or
They
anything
anything?
like that.
Do you have anything of Lysilda? Any of her items?
I have childhood memories.
I'm gonna cast Bestow on Knowledge and try and reverse it so I have.
Oh my god, I'll let that count. We'll say that. We'll say that she has.
It's not prepared, so I've got to use my memoir, my
Okay,
grimoire to try and
Go
reverse
ahead.
it.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you're gonna
well,
make the
20
check.
22,
It's a-
20,
yeah,
22,
Arcana
yeah.
check. You're fine. You cast Bestowal of Knowledge. You target Leo. Transfer his memories and ideas of Lysilda to
I want
yourself.
all the details.
I'm gonna give you this as someone who has intelligence but low charisma compared to that. even you think it's obvious. Lysilda has liked Leo since childhood. Like, they grew up in the church together, and he never paid a lot of attention to her, but she was always like trying to be his friend, trying to be close to him. I'm gonna even say, I'm gonna throw a big curveball at Leo here. You think the reason Lysilda went to Uralumis might be because Leo went?
Oh, Leo, you're such an asshole, dude.
Yeah.
Why am I the asshole? Like,
What? It's not me anymore.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Hold up.
yeah.
Deserve a harem.
She made a choice. This was her choice. I had nothing to do
Victim
with it.
blaming.
Oh, that is exactly what
yeah,
assholes
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
No.
That's
it's
actually
not.
what you say when you're a
not.
dickhead.
Now,
And she
Leo
wasn't
Grin
exactly like
Dagazol,
forthcoming
come
with
on,
any
man.
of this either, you know?
now, Lucian, what is your spell save DC?
It is. Well, I'm just loading. 16. So -7, I believe. So 23.
Okay. 16. I'm gonna say that, yeah, she has a -7. Her save DC is 23 here. I'm gonna let
Goddamn.
you decide how you interpret this. You cast Scrying. Hold on. And nothing happens.
The fuck?
You attempt to cast
So-
the spell.
I mean, she's dead.
The scroll consumes. You know you cast the spell, but when you expect the scrying sensor to appear and for you to start getting the visual feed of it, nothing.
Would I know the difference between if they're on a different plane or if they fail the save? Would I know the difference?
I'm gonna say no. It's the same effect either way. If the spell fails, they're on another plane. They saved against the DC,
Or they're dead.
or they're dead. I think those are the only three options.
I think this pilgrimage might take us to another plane. I think when we get to the top and yeah, she's not dead. I'm not gonna lie, my abilities are pretty good. I don't think she's gonna save against it. I think it takes you somewhere else.
So you're thinking that she's on another plane?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What plane is Cortez meant to be from? Light?
This
what
one.
What plane is Cortez?
He's from this one.
He's from this one.
He was a human.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but where did he ascend to?
The God plane.
I am not going to clarify this because that knowledge is perfectly canon. The knowledge of the planes of the gods is completely murky and unclear. The only ones that are like obvious is the Church of Paran / Paranum has Solace as like their heaven. Rosaris, I think you might have had a book for religious studies about this, but you guys aren't talking to him right now. So if you wanted to use him as a resource, you could certainly
You have
ask.
to come to the mines to get
Yeah, to help him.
Or we could wait for him to get
Minecraft.
back.
Yes,
bull
we
crap.
could do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's not at the top, so we're safe to go up there, I guess.
How do you know for sure?
I'm 33.3% sure.
That's
That's not good.
shit. Should we try to send her a message?
Yeah, I can do if you want. What do you want me to say?
Just ask her if she's okay.
Just-
On that,
I've just got to check the spell.
maybe on the.
I got to roll again. Oh shit! 18.
Yeah, make sure you're taking these points off of the book, by the way.
Yep. I'm doing that now. Yeah.
Which, while you get that prepped, I don't know if I clarified it to the party. I think I said it once, but Lucian's book, Layman's journal, allows him to cast spells that he doesn't have prepared, but there's only like a certain amount of charges, and I don't remember how you regain the charges. Is it by casting spells, or is it? Okay, on long rest, yeah.
1d4 plus 1. So I cast Sending and... What was it? Oh yeah, the other 2. Sorry. I'm just going to send a message saying, "Hey, it's Lucien de la Vette. Leo wonders if you're okay."
Check something. So let's look at this. Sending says 25 words or fewer. They hear the message in their mind, recognizes you as the sender, and can answer immediately. The spell enables the target to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target's on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive. That is a nat 1 on a d20. Upon receiving the message, a creature can block your ability to reach it again with the spell for 8 hours. If you try to send another message in that time, you learn that you are blocked and the spell fails. You cast that. I remember the old version said that they could reply in, I think, like 24 hours. No, it says immediately. I swear somewhere said 24 hours, but I might be.
They can reply. They can reply now or wait 24 hours.
Okay.
You got 24 hours to reply.
Regardless, you don't get a reply right now.
That's all I got, Leo.
All right. Shit.
Either she doesn't want to talk to us, or I don't think she wants to talk to us.
Well, she's somewhere around here. We know that for sure. Those bodies weren't that old.
No.
All right. Then we need to.
Or someone else is blocking her. Yep. Let's go tell the group what we did. That's all right with you?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. And I'll wait for the group to come back up.
For sure. You guys
I mean, I'm already there.
reconvene around the fire. Rosaris, let's just say that for now you have an undisclosed amount of this weird stone, but go ahead and add it to your inventory that you have some amount of it. You all gather together. Lucien tells you guys that you attempted to reach Lasilda with no success. He cast Scrying and Sending, neither of which gave any sort of result.
What do you guys think?
She dead?
Yeah.
Dead?
I think she's dead.
Not wanting to reply?
We think she did fight a bullet back in there, though.
No, yeah.
The bullet's
Potentially.
Well,
dangerous?
And those other things, too. Maybe she's really hurt.
How do you know she fought a bullet?
Oh, there's a dead one back there.
Same wounds as the creepy things from before.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she's just.
I hope she's not mad at you, Leo.
That's what I was going to say. Is maybe she doesn't want to talk to us because she thinks that we are in Leo's harem.
There's no harem.
You hit it on the head.
Yeah,
No.
that's exactly it.
I have not hit any.
No harem. There's no harem.
Figuratively.
Let's all drop the
dear.
harem.
I didn't say we were actually in the harem. I said she thinks we're in the harem and is therefore mad at us, which I think is unfair. I have never met this woman.
Well, either way, she's here somewhere. So we gotta get to the top as soon as we can.
I'm sure.
I hope you didn't turn her into a villain or something, Leo. That would suck.
Is
She just
the
beat a
is the
bullet
sun
and
like
broke everything.
still setting or is it fully
It's
down?
dark.
Dang it. If you'd like, I can
Yeah.
check your
Right.
future in the morning. See if she is there. I cannot promise anything, but I can certainly give it an attempt.
Sure, why not? I don't see how it would hurt anything. Right.
Should we sleep till the morning?
Yes.
That's what I
That's
was
a good
going to say.
idea.
Let's get some rest.
Who is taking first watch?
I can take first watch.
I'll stay with Leo.
All right, Lucy and Leo on first watch. Who's got second?
I'll
take
take
one.
second.
Dahlia and Gwen on second. Who's got third?
I got
I mean, I
third.
can take the rest after that.
Rosaris and Athera for third. Who wants to be with Athera on fourth?
Everyone.
Zim!
And Loki.
Yeah, to be fair, that could work. Cool.
He can just start screaming in my mind if something happens. I don't know.
So can I.
You guys hunker
That'd
down
be
for the night
so
and say,
scary.
we'll figure it out in the morning. It's not a problem we can solve right now. You all go to sleep. Who was it first? Was it Leo and Gwen on the first, or Leo and Lucy on first watch? Your watch goes by. You're cold, but you're fine. You keep the fire going. You actually use some of like the old splintered wood from this place to burn, keeping you warm enough throughout the night. You guys go to sleep, waking up the next two for our watch, Dahlia and Gwen. You guys sit uneventful. It's quiet. I'm going to say that you guys even enjoy each other's silent company, just kind of aware of each other's presence. As you go to sleep,
Blue squad.
Athera wakes up. You guys wake Rosaris up. And during your watch, something does happen. Nothing major. But off in the distance, you hear very kind of far away. Like it's got to be miles. It's not directly above you, but you hear the rumbling of thunder. But no rain on the mountain. And that is where we'll end the session.
Hey,
We'll pick up next week, and you guys will reach the summit and finally see what the hell is at the top. What happened to Lucilda, if this was her, and get answers to all the questions you've been wanting me to answer for a while, but I refuse to because I don't want to spoil it. So, stay tuned. Hopefully, we're all feeling better by next week.
mm-hmm.
And I'm looking forward to a really good session.
Congrats,
Nice.
Rosaris, on becoming a paladin again.
Yeah, let's go.
Yay!
You'd love to see a character play a class. That's for sure. You hate to see them stuck without any abilities.
I was just chilling.
All right. Well, that is it. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.